Now, let's get this straight. Tiunbu is not a terrible person. He is a terrible president. Let me explain. Relax. Now, there's difference between him being a terrible president and not being a terrible person. Now, Tiunbu might be a good father to his son, Sheyi Tiunbu, the hype guy. He might be a good husband to his wife, Remi Tiunbu, the farmer. He might be a good brother to his unknown siblings that we don't know. He might be a good classmate to his the classmate we don't know, to unknown classmate. He might be a good, son to his mother, a good son to his unknown father we don't know. He might be wonderful to them, but when it comes to being a president, he's a terrible president. Now, let me explain better so that you understand. If Tiunbu worked for an organization as a managing director, he would have been sacked in 2 months in office. 2 months taking that job, he would have been sacked. If Nigeria was to be run as a company, I can assure you 2 months in office, Tiunbu will lose his position. But guess what? We are in a country where the people have been mentally deceived or drained that they don't even know their rights again. They don't know that you can recall your senators or you can mandate your senators to impeach the president. Now, let us not even go further. Now, I want to ask you as a person, if you want to employ somebody to manage your company, will you employ Tiunbu? That's the question I want to ask. Both in age, in experience, and what he can do. Now, let us just simplify this. Tiunbu lied on his CV. He said he can do it, but he's there now. He's not able to do it. They keep giving us figure. Inflation is going down. Anything that you said that is going down that is not affecting the life of the people, it is a lie. Simple. The thing he said in his campaign, the thing they wrote in their manifesto, which is like a CV, they are not able to do it because it is obvious that the builder of Lagos is collapsing Nigeria, because that is the only thing his supporters keep saying. Oh, he built Lagos, he built Lagos. But now the builder of Lagos is collapsing Nigeria and we are all watching. And somebody said he's a terrible president and you people are angry. He's terrible at his job. I can be a wonderful person to my family people and be terrible in content creating. I can be a terrible videographer. I can be a terrible managing director. I can be a terrible this. What you are doing, if you are not doing it well, you are terrible at it. And you should be sacked. You should lose that position and let someone else try it. But unfortunately, the level we are right now, the second in command and the third in command, all of them are terrible in their position. Okay, we might not have tested Shetima, the vice president, to see how he can perform as a president. They've not given him that opportunity. But we can see what the Senate president, Godswill Akpabio, the number 3 citizen of Nigeria, what he's doing, a rubber stamp senator who approves everything that comes to him from the president. He has never for one day challenged anything coming from the president. It's always pa, poo, as long as it's coming from the president. So what do you call that kind of person? Rubber stamp senator. All the senators we have, all the House of Rep members we have, all they are there doing is banning pornography, suggesting how bloggers should build an office. No important policy that affect the life of ordinary Nigerians. So Nigerians, this is what you have to do. I think everybody should go back to their constituency and start initiating how to call back all those rubber stamp senators, all those rubber stamp House of Rep members that are doing nothing, occupying seats, wearing agbada with corruption full belly, riding SUV across our town, doing nothing. Because whatever you are doing, if it's not showing in the life of average Nigerian, you're just useless. So Nigerians, I indulge you. Go back to your constituency. Look for your local government chairman. Look for your councillors. Start looking for how to call back those rubber stamp senators and House of Rep members. We have to. We just have to. But before we do that, please, do not forget to
enjoy your weekend.
ABC Nigeria.